Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Original Assassin again, and today I am bringing you another Project Yogscast. Okay, I know I've recently switched up the whole story of the adventure map, and then where the adventure map was actually going to be located, and all of that stuff, and I promise you this is the last time I will do that. But I have to say, last night as I was getting ready to go to bed, I thought of something. I thought, I have a perfectly good hollowed out island, and it looks wonderful. And then I have this wonderful story of going to space and having this amazing adventure map kind of staged choice thing that I'll get to in a second in front of me. What am I doing? Why did I ever start on a new adventure map? So I have taken these two beautiful things and smashed them into one. Okay, so here, of course, for those of you that have seen the other Project Yogscast, this is what was originally going to be where you'd come sailing in from the spawn, which is that little marked thing right there. I'll get rid of that later, but because I'll change the spawn up in Minecraft Edit. So you come rolling in, and then you would, crash in the pirate ship, whatever, and you'd go up here. Now, for those of you that watched before, you know this is how you used to enter. And I figured instead of getting rid of this, I was going to put kind of like an Easter egg almost in here, or an homage to the old adventure map, because I don't know, I just thought that'd be pretty cool. So I got rid of the lever that would start this launch track, and I threw up the do not enter railway ahead thing, and I put these vines and all that kind of stuff. And then when you go down here, the track's still active and all that stuff, so if someone really wanted to, they could pull a minecart out of the chest and put it on the track, but it'd be pointless. So anyway, when you come down here, whoops, sorry, you see that there have been all, what do you call these, leaves. Forgot the name for leaves. Anyway, you see all these jungle leaves have grown up over the track. And for those of you that watched before, you know that the original adventure map was going to be a whole hidden jungle with like a kind of like a Mayan pyramid deal underneath. Yeah, so that's just a little secret for watchers. Moving on though, back to the new adventure map. Or kind of new, I mean I mixed them together. But, so let's say you start over here in some kind of town. Now, this town is the town for, let me see, astronauts? I don't know, let me see here. Okay, it's just a town, how about that? And they always speak of this island that no one goes to. It's almost like speaking of Area 51 kind of a thing. Like everyone says that there's alien testing and all this, or that there is aliens and stuff like that around. So you hear this, and you have just arrived here on an unfortunate plane crash, which is another weird part to the story. So you start off with you've crashed in a plane, and you're stuck in this little town. And then you figure that one of your only shots of getting out of here is going to collect supplies from this old mining whatever. And an old man in the town tells you, instead of doing that, or he actually tells you that the story of this island, which will be formed better later, trust me, but it'll be something about old mystical ways and blah 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 blah, aliens, blah 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 blah, whatever. So you come rolling out here because you're an adventurer, man. I mean, you just crashed in a plane while you were looking for the lost city of Atlantis or something. I don't know. You're weird, but you roll out in your boat, and he tells you of the whoa! My boat's getting away. My boat's getting away. Whoa! Don't crash! Don't crash! But he tells you of the waterfall on the right side of the island, and how I don't know. It's magic or something. You come along, and you go through here. You come rolling in, and you see this. And then you turn this corner, and you see this really weird, I don't know, what is this kind of thing? Whoa. Doesn't normally happen. I actually just stopped my boat, which I shouldn't have done. So let me put this back over here. Okay. Although I suppose it'd work even if your boat broke. But I'd suggest to just let the tide take you. I'll actually put that into story. I'll say old man says something about when the tide picks up, just let it take you or something. Stop controlling your boat. But so you come down here, and you're rolling down real fast. It slows down, and then whoa! And then what is this? Apparently I had two boats here. Weird. Okay, so you come through these doors, and here will be where you find out that this isn't a magical island. Instead, it is a secret, I guess, government testing area. And now that you've come down here and discovered it, they figure they may as well let you in on the secret. Otherwise, they're going to have to do something to shut you up. And through the story, they talk about needing an astronaut, which would be you. And you obviously accept, because I mean, it's part of the story. Well, I mean, yeah, there's no changing that. If you deny, you're just stupid. But so you accept being their astronaut, and they're like, okay, now go over to your training. And the training again is, let me say, required to do 3, there's 5 options. So you could always rack up some extra points. Oh, let me talk about that actually. I don't think I've talked about the point system yet. Okay, so back in the village, there's going to be some more adventure map things, like levels. I don't know what to call them, courses, whatever. And I think I'll do 3, but you only are required to do 2 to get your boats or something. And the way I'm going to do it is for the point system. When you put your stuff in to like unlock your boat or complete your rocket kind of a thing, what it does is it sends a redstone current through the wireless senders and receivers, and it'll be to a light board in the end, not in the end, but at the end. So at the end, you'll officially have like a real score instead of like having to count up your own diamonds and all that kind of stuff. So it'll have like light up, and maybe the points will be by 10. So every light is worth 10, kind of a thing, whatever. So let's say in the end you could have a possibility of 100 points, but if you just do what is required, maybe you'd only have 60. I'm not really sure. I'll work out the points later. So you come down here and you have your options for training. Now, it might be a bit weird to have options for training, but I mean, we're also talking about a hidden island with a government astronaut rocket science area underneath. So let's not start talking about particular stuff here like optional training. But once you get all of your training pieces, because there'll be rewards at the end of each part, you're going to go up to your rocket, which I'm not really sure where that'll be. I think I'll actually put it back here. And then you're going to complete the rocket with your pieces. So let's say you get an iron block or something, or a window or a lever or something like that. You all put it in a chest, and it goes down, and when it has all the right pieces, which I'll do with various Tekkit tricks and all kinds of stuff like that, it will allow you to either launch the rocket or enter the area with the rocket. So you go into the rocket, you're sitting there, and you hit launch. Now, what I'm going to do is when you hit launch, there's gonna be like a hole here or something. But the top of the island, wherever it'll be above that, is going to open up using frame motors and stuff. And then it'll open up enough so the rocket can pass out. And the rocket itself will be using frame motors and supports and all that kind of stuff. So let's say, let me see, if the rocket were to be here or something, a whole chunk of this mountain would like slide over or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll figure that out later. I might have to modify the actual like land itself to get it to look right. So once that happens, it slides over, your rocket starts going up, and it goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and so high up that you first of all become above the clouds, and then eventually you lose sight of the island and all of the world below. So let's go to that height. Now remember, I can only build to 256. So I'm going to suggest, I think I actually have my render distance on high. I'm going to suggest render distance being on normal. Let me see video settings. Yeah, I have it on far, so let me put it on normal. So when you have your render distance on normal, you cannot see anything up here. So I'm going to put the moon up here, or some planet. I'll put the moon. I'll make it the moon. And it'll be like another kind of adventure map. So it's basically like 3 mini adventure maps in one. So what I'm going to start calling this is a staged choice adventure map, because it's in stages and you have choices in each stage. So once you do all of that and everything, you go to the moon base or something, and there will be your scoreboard and everything, and that's the end of the map. Now, depending how people like the map, let's say people hate it, then I won't even talk about it again. Won't even mention it. But let's say people love it, then I might do a sequel map, and the sequel might be even better. Or maybe instead of doing a sequel, I'll just do another adventure map. But it doesn't really matter. That's after this one's done. So I'm going to worry about getting this one done, since I've had so much trouble anyway deciding what I want to do and everything. Well, I just wanted to give you guys a little update, because I mean, this has been an eventful past few episodes for this series, changing its location and everything, and its storyline. So until next time, guys, this is Original Assassin signing off.